a long day for India and a tough day for India in the first ODI between India and Australia. The first game goes to Australia, and it was a really hard fought game for India, but I think the result didn't follow where India would have liked Australia taking the first game. And it was a great performance from Australia. From the moment, from the toss, probably it was important for Australia. The most important thing for Australia is that the toss went their way. Probably it is important that toss to go your way when you're playing the first ODI. Wicket was a belter. It was a fantastic wicket to bat, and any team on this wicket would have won the toss and bat first. Probably, Virat Kohli would have also done the same. Wicket looked really good, and throughout the course of the game, the wicket remained the same. Probably India committed a lot of mistake while batting. We'll get back to that later. But I think talking about the Australia batting, I think it was one of the good innings from David Warner and Aaron Finch. Warner being in not such a great form in IPL. He had off days in IPL, but today I think it was another example that he really likes this wicket. Sydney, he has scored 300. He had scored 300 before this innings. It was not a 100 innings in this game, but probably a very productive innings he was managed to put on. Aaron Finch played a captain's knock. He had a very worst IPL. Probably he was not promising in the IPL, but just came the match day today. He was well prepared. From the start only, the Australians were looking quite comfortable, though India didn't bowl too badly. They were in the game till 15, probably 18, 16, 18, 19 overs. But then it was a Classico. It was from Aaron Finch and David Warner. Probably David Warner later got out by scoring 69, but there entered an unstoppable Smith. Smith in a previous press conference said that he has really rediscovered himself. He was not getting a good touch while batting in the IPL. But since 2-3 days, he said that he has found that touch and is looking much more happy and confident where he's striking the ball. And today it was, we all witnessed that innings from Steve Smith. It was quite a good innings. This from not a quite a good innings. I think he's become the third fastest to reach 100. 62 balls probably he took. And it was a remarkable innings from Steve Smith. We expect innings this from Smith. Probably he's India's nemesis. Every time when he plays against India, he might not be in the greatest of his forms, but as and when he play against India, you see a different version of Steve Smith. And today it was absolutely no different. The difference today, probably Smith was phenomenal way he batted, but the difference in today's game was Glenn Maxwell innings. Maxwell. Probably has been underrated from a couple of times now. He is not he's not being scoring runs. It was a must score game for him this, because if he would have flunked anywhere in today's game, probably his position in the upcoming games would have been threatened. But probably I think today he was the difference. Probably he got 45 from probably 21 kind of deliveries, and it was a great innings. Probably that was the difference that really that really took Australia's score to 370. Maybe I thought if that innings from Maxwell would have not come at that point of time, India might have been lucky to really stop them at 330, 340. Who knows? Wickets in the later part from Bumrah would have done the damage. But how can Indian team justify today's fielding? Drop catches. It is an age-old saying that catches win you matches. But today, exactly, that was didn't happen really, because India, it can be acceptable that they're playing international cricket after a long time, but it can't be justified, as Virat also said in post-match, that they've been playing ODI cricket since long time as a unit. So mistakes like this can really cost, and I think it cost India a lot. Probably 5-6 catches were being dropped down, and the catches of some good players, and they ended up scoring high. Probably Steve Smith, Maxwell catch was dropped, Aaron Finch catch was dropped. So I think the luck was a little bit on the side of Australia today. We can really say that, because Aaron Finch also was lucky at times. Steve Smith was also lucky at times. Two times probably was lucky. One was one LBW and then drop catch of Shikhar Dhawan. So it happens. You need a fair share of luck when you want to score big. And probably today it was in the favor of Australia. Australia reached to a target of 370, which I felt was a commendable job at the end, because if India had to chase that, they had to play out of their skins. But it wasn't the case. 370 generally it is not being chased quite easily. If India had to chase that, it was the history that they would have created while after chasing the score 370. No team probably has chased this score before. No team has really chased this score 370 till date. And if India had to do that, if India would have done that, probably I think the history was in making. India started off brilliantly, and I think I was really hopeful after that start that now what we are going to see from India, because it was Mayank Agarwal and Shikhar Dhawan who started off the innings, and they were timing the ball smoothly. Probably it was the over of Mitchell Starc, the first over that went for 20. His line was here and there, and probably that helped India in their favor. But later, when Mayank Agarwal, I think it was uncalled for. Mayank Agarwal's and Virat Kohli's shot was absolutely not the need of the hour. Considering the start that India had got, they were going on quite nicely. It was not needed to play any a flamboyant shot at that point of time. Probably they tried to attack. The instinctive shot might be because Virat Kohli said that they were positive. They were looking to score more runs in the power play, and the intent was to attack. But probably was it a necessary shot at that point of time? Because Virat Kohli, you say if he would have not played that shot, we would have seen a big innings from Virat Kohli. Who knows? Virat was looking in good touch, but that shot really ended up in the hands, and he ended up his innings. Same with Mayank Agarwal. Sometimes we can say this is a lack of experience. When everything is going well, everything is falling in place. I think the shot like this can be prevented. He played a nothing shot. He wanted to make room for himself and try to play over covers. The shot that he was successful in timing in the previous over. But I think it was nothing short from Shreyas Iyer. It was nothing short from Mayank, Virat. Probably they would have really assessed themselves well, and might be. I think that these are the learnings that they can take going into the next match on Sunday. Shikhar Dhawan and Pandya tried to steady the ship. It was great innings probably from Shikhar Dhawan. He's been in good touch. Let's give it to him. He has been in fine touch, Shikhar, since IPL. He had first a little off IPL, but then I think 200s really took off. He took off since then. He hasn't looked back, and he continued his performance in the final also. He had a good innings. So Shikhar Dhawan, it was not surprising, because he like Australia. He like playing in those sort of condition where ball is nicely coming onto the bat, and he relishes that situation also, Shikhar Dhawan. So he's a big match player too. So I think I expected him from him. But Pandya, when Pandya plays innings like this, it gives us a reassurance that he is really a special talent. He's really a special player. What I feel, what he misses is, I want him to be more consistent. If he's going to be consistent, it's difficult to fill the void of MS Dhoni. But if anybody who can match his reputation or can play like that is Hardik Pandya, and I give him that probably right, or probably I give him that I think that he can be really someone like MS Dhoni, who will take the team through on a couple of occasions, and if he does that on consistent basis, he's going to be very, very productive. I think India missed his bowling today. I think the physio has told that he's been not allowed to bowl for how long, I don't know, but I think India missed that bowling, and that is the reason I think India was bowling short. If Pandya would have been bowling, I think it's a right balance. It's a right team, and India was one bowler short, and that was being quite seen evidently while India was bowling. They were not. They fell short of bowling options. Virat Kohli in the end. Neither of the batsmen, can bowl, so that can be a big issue. But India definitely will have to rethink about what playing 11 they would like to put in the next game. Till then, I feel it was India didn't play too badly. I think it was Australia's day. They batted brilliantly. and some excellent innings, individual brilliances, like I always say, definitely helps a team's cause. And today it was the Australia Day, and they were in good form, and probably they deserve to win.